Hey Mel, it's Guys here, and we are starting up another series, Castlevania. This was actually always in my Patreon polls and never won until now. I don't know anything about this, as I don't with most shows. I'm going in blind, not a clue what I'm about to see, but drop a like on this video for the algorithm so I can continue doing this series out for you guys. Full version and more episodes early access will be out on Patreon. But let's go. I'm excited. I don't know. I heard good things about this. Wallachia, 1455. Okay, a lot of bats, a lot of death. I wouldn't go in there, but I do think you traveled a long way to get here. But I still wouldn't go in here. Okay. Damn, girly went alone. Girly really solo queued this mission.
My name is Lisa.
Hey Lisa.
I am from the village of Lupu. I want to be a doctor.
Damn.
You bang on my front door because you want to daub chicken blood on peasants.
Don't mistake me for a witch.
Okay.
Everybody out there already does that. I believe in science, but I need to know more. All the stories say the man who lives here has secret knowledge.
I am Vlad Dracula Tepesh, and I do not get many visitors.
Oh.
What have you to trade for my knowledge?
Oh.
Lisa from Lupu.
She really visited Dracula?
Perhaps I could help you relearn some manners.
Ooh.
I've crossed the threshold of your home and you haven't offered me a drink or even to take my coat.
What if I took a drink from you? Or have you
Damn.
loaded yourself with silver, crosses, and garlic in superstitious fear?
I might have eaten some roasted garlic earlier. Was that rude? It was all I had left. I want to heal people. I want to learn.
This is crazy for her to come here. And she knew that this is Dracula? To become a doctor, huh?
Will you help me?
You are definitely different to most humans I have met in recent times.
Right.
I can teach you to like people again.
Ooh.
Or at least tolerate them. Or stop putting them on sticks.
That's a start.
Where is Lupu village?
He's interested.
This entire structure is a traveling machine.
Really?
But you don't. Do you? Maybe you should. Travel like people do. You might like it.
I've known you 2 minutes, and you offer for me to walk the earth like an ordinary peasant, while I give you the knowledge of immortals, the true science.
Oh, shoot. I find the art style very different, honestly. It doesn't feel like this is an anime. Like, the art style, I feel like is more similar to, like, comics, I would say, or, like, American style drawings. I don't know. Especially, the girl, the main girl, Lisa. I don't know. Very interesting. I know this is a Netflix original, though, right?
My. They won't be peasants anymore if you teach them. Superstitious if they learn how the world really works.
Why should I do that?
To make the world better.
Yeah, and why should he do that?
I think I might like you.
You managed to charm him. Pop off, girl. Targovist de Wallachia, 1475. So this is 20 years later. Huh. Of course. I had a, not even gonna lie, I had a feeling. I had a feeling. Something in my gut was gonna say she's gonna be burned right now, huh? Yo, is Dracula gonna save her?
Strange weeds and tools. Witches' things. Of all the witches I've rooted out, none had such a collection.
And it had to come to this.
Damn, the way they have to do it so slow.
Lisa Tepesh of Lupu was so far gone that she just couldn't see that it was all given to her by Satan.
And I've made some small study of the chemical sciences myself, you know.
Well, I do think it's crazy. Obviously, it does seem like she was trying to do good things, but like the knowledge she was given was by Dracula. Like, it's like a mortal knowledge he's giving her. It's kind of crazy.
Good.
Oh my.
Don't hurt them! They don't understand!
She's exhorting Satan not to take revenge on us,
Oh,
which I suppose is almost commendable for a witch.
damn.
But if you can hear, they don't know what they're doing. Be better than them. Please.
Damn. Even burned alive, she keeping strong. Okay, so this was an American done. Is this an anime? So this is not an anime. I thought this was an anime. What's he gonna do? His place, or her place, or their place, I should say. Destroyed. Oh.
She talked about you.
What happened? Where is my wife?
About that.
Bishop took her. Witchcraft, he said. They're burning her at the stake. She was good to me, your wife. She'll be dead by now.
Yeah.
What?
It's too late.
I don't care what they say. I won't take joy in that woman being killed by the church.
Yeah?
Remembering her instead.
He's crying tears of blood.
She said to me, if you would love me as a man, then live as a man. Travel as a man.
She said you were traveling.
I was. The way men do. Slowly.
What the hell? Why is it so creepy sounding? What does he mean by that?
She who loved you humans and cared for your ill.
Okay.
Take your family and leave Wallachia tonight.
Okay.
Pack and go, and do not look back.
Okay. Oh my. A heat is warning. Damn. He taking revenge tonight. He's going scorched earth. Bro, you gonna sit around all day watching this? Y'all. Jeez.
Ah, there. Quite a show. Drinks?
Quite a show. Oh my gosh.
What have you done?
Enjoyed the show.
What have you done to my wife?
In nomine Patris et Filii.
Oh, brother.
Oh no! Oh God! Dracula!
You pissed off the wrong person.
He was supposed to be myth. A story made up by heretics.
This guy's not phased.
She's a witch.
Lisa Tepesh was a woman of the sciences, and the one thing that justified humanity's stench upon this planet.
You are not real. You are a fiction that justified the practice of black magic.
Do you think what you're seeing right now is fake? Is it illusions?
Fiction? You take my wife and deny I even exist.
Dude, yo, I feel like half of these people aren't even concerned. They're barely phased.
You have 1 year to make your peace and remove any marks you have made upon the land. 1 year.
Okay.
Then I'll wipe all human life from the land of Wallachia. You took that which I love, so I will take from you everything you have.
Damn.
1 year.
Sounds pretty reasonable to me. Damn, bro. He giving you time. He gave you an explanation. Yeah, that's a warning. He's showing his true power here too. Can't deny this, can ya?
1 year! It will take me 1 year to summon an army from the guts of hell itself.
Okay, okay.
No.
Alucard.
What do you mean, no? That woman was the only reason on Earth for me to tolerate human life!
Uh-huh.
Then find the one who did the deed. Many thousands of people just as innocent as her will suffer and die.
Yeah.
There are no innocents! Not anymore! Any one of them could have stood up and said, no, we won't behave like animals anymore.
But they don't know what they're doing. They're so ignorant to the fact, bro.
I grieve with you, but I won't let you commit genocide.
They stay in here. They're not packing and leaving. Wow. They did not give a shit. Oh yeah, they stay in there. A year passed. They really don't care. They're gonna fight against Satan, right? The Pope? Jeez. Brother, when's the last time you just got up? Like, are you glued to your seat?
For 20 years have I served you and God.
Okay.
A little more than 1 year ago, many of us suffered a vision during the God-willed
vision.
punishment of a witch in our midst. The devil.
I understand exactly what they're doing though. Like, you know, that's Satan. So the Christians or the Catholics here are trying to fight against it by believing in God and not fearing Satan, but fighting against it.
Himself came to us and threatened us with doom in 1 year. And yet, here we are. The devil lied. Why should we be surprised?
Huh?
Do we
Did he?
not know the devil for a liar?
It's getting pretty dark in here right now.
To be illusion. Of course we do. Illusions and falsehoods hold no fear for us.
Right.
For
It's all an illusion. Like, it's meant to make you scared, or it's meant to make you go beyond their side. That's what they're trying to be against, right? They're not gonna fall for what Satan says.
living as if cradled in the love of God.
Uh-oh. Well, what's that? Whoa. Rain of blood. Stained with blood, everyone. Yup. So much for lying. What the hell? I thought those were squirrels. That was a bunch of squirrels. Yeah, that's definitely not a squirrel. What in the world is that? Ho ho ho. From the clouds. Look at this.
1 year.
Uh-huh.
I gave you 1 year to make your peace with your God.
Right.
And what do?
Nothing.
Celebrate the day you killed my wife.
Oh, shoot.
And now, I bring your death.
But what about Alucard? I thought he was gonna prevent that. What's Alucard's role in this? He couldn't prevent killing him? Dracula killed Alucard? Okay, yup. Here we go. This is the start. Hell on earth. Oh, wow. Gosh, the way they tear them apart like that.
Kill everything you see. Kill them all.
Leave no one behind.
Go to all of the cities of Wallachia. Argesh, Severin, Gresit, Kilia, Elishar. Go now
How big is Wallachia? Damn. Talk about dramatic. I'm kidding.
Says one, it's my goat. I've been tending goats since I was 4 years old.
Right, right.
And I'd know if my goat was in love with you.
For God's sake.
He says to me, I know your goat.
Oh, he's important.
So you said, oh,
Or not.
bullshit.
So I says how? And he says, well, she fucks me, don't she?
And that's when you hit him.
Says, I have to pay the bastard money because he went blind.
Not fair.
So I says to him, you didn't think he was gonna go blind fucking a goat with mange?
That would have been your fault too.
But what am I supposed to do when I find my goat laying on its side in the field, fucked within an inch of its life, and a naked man with blood and straw all over his peg?
Hit him with a shovel.
That was a conversation I did not need to hear.
The horde's been seen, sweeping west.
Shit. You think they'll reach us?
Yeah.
I think they might pass us by. I don't know. I hope. I'm told they're closing on Gresit.
Serves him right. Stuck-up bastard.
Oh my God.
Great houses at Gresit. Vlad Dracula. An old family houses. And they're not even the worst. The Belmonts? We should have killed all the Belmonts.
Yeah, he's definitely main character. But that's it? Bro, I feel like nothing even happened. This is like the build-up episode. Okay, so before I go on to the next episode. Okay, very interesting. Actually, let me go back so I can dissect. Obviously, he fell in love with Lisa, and she wanted to be a doctor. She liked science. She wasn't trying to participate in witchcraft or dark magic or anything like that. But like her neighbors and people who actually knew her and was close to her actually do realize that she's not a witch. She's actually a doctor and does care about people. But they don't see it like that. They don't see it like that. They're ignorant. They, I don't know, see all these bunch of freaking stuff in her house and automatically assume witch, right? Which is what they did to a lot of women who did something out of line or seemed out of the ordinary or witch-like, I guess. So that's unfortunate. I don't even know if doctors were like female doctors were even a thing back then either. So that's also probably a factor in it all. So yeah. They pissed off the wrong person. They messed with the wrong girly because she was the wife of Dracula, who's gave them a warning, bro. They gave him a warning. A whole year. Pack up and go. Nobody listened. Nobody listened. They wanted to fight against it because it's like they want to be with God, right? And they see him as Satan, so it's like therefore everything he's saying is like an illusion, and they're not gonna fall for that. They're gonna keep strong. They've realized they have realized that, you know what, maybe it's not necessarily illusions, but yeah, everyone's dead. The whole town, and he started with the town and the people who killed his wife, and it's just gonna move on to the next cities and everything, because they clearly do not know what they did wrong. They actually are like celebrating it. They're like, oh, okay, if Satan's here, that means that like we did right, you know? Like, yeah, unfortunate for them, I guess, but they got a warning. Very interesting though. It's a very interesting world. Obviously this series is very dark. But yeah, I would say the first episode was more of a build-up episode. I wouldn't say it was anything significant. Like, you know, as a first episode, it's not necessarily like the best first episode I've seen, but there is a lot to build up. They've brought up the whole story. We know what's going to happen in the like building up at least, and we got a lot of world building and background. Not much else happened besides that. We met a character. She got burned to death. Guy got pissed. Gave him a warning. Heed that warning. They didn't. they didn't heed that warning. He came back and is killing everyone. That's the episode. That's really all there is to it. So, yeah, it's okay so far. Very interesting, though. I have noticed, I was looking at the different seasons, and season 1 only has 4 episodes, which I found was very interesting. I've never seen like a season so quick. But then there is 4 seasons, and the rest look like they're 10 episodes each. Let me check. But then I also saw on Netflix like something called Castlevania Nocturne. I don't know if that was a movie. I didn't check into it at all. But yeah, interesting. Obviously, this is popular enough to have 3 more seasons, which is pretty insane. So I'm very excited to continue on. So let's go on to episode 2.
Who's caught in the middle?
We are.
The innocents, the civilians.
Because we don't matter.
Yup.
Do you know why?
Your numbers.
Where'd you come from?
Well, out of your hand, according to you.
You came from shit.
Right.
I came from shit.
Right.
We all came from shit.
Okay.
Work for a living every day of our lives. We just keep
I get what you mean. I get what he means, right?
Food and
their family was poor, and it's just a cycle, right? They're considered peasants, right? And it's just gonna continue to be like that. They don't matter. They're not value.
Whoa. Slaves. That's what we are. Slaves, the great old families and their games.
Sorry, can I get my ale?
We want to see some coin from you now.
Okay. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oi. What's that on your chest?
Ooh, targeted. He's royalty of some sort, I'm assuming, and shit. They about to get pissed. We about to have a fight.
That's a family crest. Oh, know it.
I don't. Just one more drink and then I'll leave, all right?
That's a Belmont crest.
Really? Look, here's the money.
You're a Belmont, aren't you? House of Belmont.
Never met them. Listen, just forget it.
Look at his clothes, though. He does look fancy.
You're a Belmont. This is all your fault.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yes, you do.
Yeah.
Right. Gotta find someone to blame, right?
Everyone knows. The Belmonts dealt in black magic.
Oh.
Belmonts dealt with monsters.
Oh, that's different.
The Belmonts fought monsters, son. So I'm told. This is just an old shirt.
Right, a hand-me-down?
Were excommunicated by the church. Banished. Disowned. And now Dracula's hordes are abroad in the land. And whose fault is that?
Well, it ain't mine. I'm leaving. Okay?
So you can lead your monster friends back here?
So I can find somewhere to piss and somewhere else to sleep.
Oh, you can sleep right here.
You haven't got your shovel.
Ooh. Oh, he don't need it.
What's your name?
Jesus of Nazareth.
Try again.
Oh.
Trevor Belmont. How's Belmont?
Oh, okay.
Happy now?
Now.
Okay.
Whoa!
Hey! Picked him up like it's light. Oh. Okay.
I used to fight fucking vampires.
Uh-huh. You look like it.
Kick him!
Oh, man. Yeah, I was about to say, I'm like, this guy's gonna hold him down.
I'm Trevor fucking Belmont.
That's right. Tell him.
And I've never lost a fight to man, nor fucking beast.
Oh my gosh. This is a back and forth match. What about chair? Damn, but you lost to chair. Or not.
I hope you all bleed out.
Through your asses!
Every last rat bastard one of you.
Who the hell is this guy, though? Trevor Belmont. Like, obviously, he got a past. He's a fugitive?
No one's getting in, and no one's getting out.
Well, the water though. Hell nah. You going in there?
I bet you should warn anyone before emptying your fucking shit pots.
You going in there? That shit must smell so gross. Carefully. They're not dead? He's really sleeping? Well, where are all those monsters anymore? I mean, there are people still alive. Damn. Okay, never mind. Jeez. Okay, that's kind of crazy. Obviously, you got a grudge against. Well, because they probably killed the Belmonts too, right? This town. Okay. Sus.
Are you talking back to me?
No, I'm merely talking to you.
What's he to him?
And see that we are not responsible for what befalls Gresit.
No, keep walking.
So now I'm stupid.
Bruh, they're gonna blame anyone.
I work within the light of God himself, but you can see things I can't. With your magic?
There's no magic, sir. We are here to help.
Exactly.
Speakers don't help. Speakers are tainted, and you and yours were told to be out of Gresit by sunset.
Jeez. They're gonna kill anyone who's suspicious.
An old man make you less scared of the dark.
I don't know. Maybe it'll just make me feel better.
Right. All right.
Oh, hell. I'm sorry. I was trying to snatch the stave out of your hand. How's your finger?
What fucking finger?
That's no way for a man of the cloth to talk.
That's right.
Kill him now!
Last warning, this'll get nasty.
They do not care about warnings, clearly. Yep, I was right.
Oh, now that's a funny thing for a priest to be carrying.
Valid. Oh,
Someone
shoot.
will get hurt.
Oh, shoot. He's going easy on you. Damn. He's playing with you, brother. Straight for the eye is crazy. Someone will get hurt, he said.
Take him back to your church. Don't bother this man or his people again.
The violence wasn't necessary, sir.
It is necessary sometimes. They don't care about warnings. Speaking to them doesn't mean anything. Like, they have to freaking see action. That's the only way.
I am the elder of the Kodiri speakers. Thank you for your kindness.
How many are you?
11. Though I insist we be counted as 12.
Why?
One of us is missing, you see. This is where we live. Please, come inside. Meet my people.
So cute. It's a cute little house.
We were worried about you. I told you it was too soon to go outdoors.
And I told you it was necessary to offer aid to the people.
They're both still alive.
You used violence on them?
The younger people believe that words can speak louder than actions.
Well,
yeah, they're speakers, right? that makes sense that they think that, but I don't think. I think we need further. They need to feel it. They need to be the ones to feel it, I guess, for them to really realize what they're doing.
I know speakers are nomadic tribes. You seem to have been here a while.
And how do you know that?
Because the locals are blaming you for the attacks.
That's the church's doing. They need something to blame.
Yep.
To divert people from the truth.
That's the easiest thing to do. Blame other people, right?
That the church itself brought Dracula's hordes down on the land.
Really?
There were speakers in Tergoviste 1 year ago.
Mm-hmm.
The church burned Dracula's wife at the stake as a witch.
Shit.
Mm-hmm.
That is indeed one way of putting it.
So he didn't hear about it, but I feel like he's somewhat connected into all of this. Like, I don't know why or how, but
There is no structure left in Gresit. No doctors, no aid. If you know speakers, then you know we can't turn away from those in need. That is why that it is possible to hear stories from the future.
So you think there's someone who can save the city asleep under it? And you're here to wait for him?
One of us went to look for him.
This would be your missing speaker?
Yes. So, what are your plans?
Find some more food, find some drink, get drunk, eat
Yeah.
some food, move on.
live life.
You feel no compassion?
He's more desensitized to it.
This is what the church wanted. My family were the only people who could have fought Dracula and his army, but they
Oh, I see.
didn't want us. They wanted to fight the darkness on their own terms. Good luck to them.
But the ordinary people of Wallachia, they didn't get a choice.
Yup.
Evil bastards to win power, all ordinary people have to do is stand aside and keep quiet.
But some of them don't know. Like, they don't know. They're being told things and they're listening to it. They don't know the other side. They're ignorant to it.
There's always a choice.
Well, find a good tall tree. You could watch us die too.
Don't be crazy. Leave now. Head south, hook up with another train.
They're not gonna. That's what they're trying to say, that they're going to help people regardless.
His grandchild. I don't care. It's the Elder's grandchild down there. We can't even bury them. It's not our way to just leave our dead unattended to.
We stay for the people of Gresit.
So you're staying to die with the good people of Gresit, not just because it's a good thing to do, but because you don't have your grandchild's body.
If you want to put it that way.
Everyone got their
If I go and recover your kid's body, will you please leave?
That'll do it?
Going to come for you soon.
Of course.
The good people. It's going to be a pogrom. They were talking about it in the marketplace this morning.
I don't think you answered my question.
Yeah.
If I find your grandchild, will you leave this city before nightfall?
Damn.
If that is the condition of your recovering them, yes.
All right. Down to business. You sympathize with them because it's obviously something that you're upset about, that people killed your family for, you know, living, because they have the name Belmont and everyone associated with it is considered the same. So obviously you are passionate about that and disagree with it, so you do sympathize with what they're going through. But yeah, you're also desensitized to everything. Everyone you love and care about is dead, so he kind of just like walking around. And yeah, made a surprising vow. He did make a surprising vow, but it's not so surprising when you hear about like his backstory and etc. and his reasoning for it. But yeah, interesting. So we got introduced to Trevor Belmont, the first appearance of him, the small little glance I could tell of that's main character. I could tell. Yeah, I'm not sure how he's really gonna further stop this. Obviously, I feel like a lot of build up. Now we see what's going to happen in the next episode, right? He's going to recover the grandfather's son's body. He's gonna have those people leave before Gresit, you know, all the people of Gresit die. So that's sick. And then what's next? How are we going to stop all these killings in general? How are we going to do anything? It doesn't even seem like he has that much of a care or plan for any of that. I thought he would be more relevant to Dracula of some sort. But you know what? Since he is a Belmont and Belmonts have dealt with dark magic, and he said that his people were the only ones to possibly counter against Dracula, maybe he will be the sole person to take down Dracula, because he obviously has the knowledge of whatever. So I guess that's the only conclusion I can think of, the only prediction I can think of, is that he's going to, I don't know, or maybe he's going to spread the knowledge to everybody else, right? The ones that he cares about or is open to it or wanting to fight against Dracula instead of allying against the church, who seem to want to blame everybody else when they're the ones who actually unleashed the wrath of Dracula. So that's very interesting. I mean, it's interesting, but I feel like a lot of things haven't really happened in the show yet too. It's still a lot of build up. We did see like a fight, an on and off fight. He was drunk, so it's like, okay, he's being punched and then he's being punched and then this other guy's being punched. And it's like, okay, cool. But then we see, like, when he's dead sober, you see the full extent of his power. Like, he's obviously very talented, and he showed a lot of restraint in that battle, bro. But yeah, kind of crazy. So Trevor Belmont's gonna freaking take care of business eventually, I'm assuming. There's only 2 more episodes of season 1, so I feel like there has to be somewhat of a conclusion or somewhat interesting of season 1 to happen for season 2 to want. For there to be a season 2 to continue with, or people wanting a season 2. So I'm interested in seeing the next 2 episodes, because I feel like that's what's really going to go down. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you want to see the full version and more episodes, that will be out on Patreon. I do think this is a lot of build up. I'm not like fully like, okay, I'm very interested to see what's happening. It's a very cool world to be in. I'm not that knowledgeable about Dracula and like all this stuff that they're talking about. I feel like there's a lot of things, names, etc. people might know already going into the show. So there might be some prior knowledge that I might not know of that could be brought up in the show. But very interested to see what's going to happen. Definitely seems like a darker series, but it's interesting. It's fun. So I'm gonna continue on with the journey. Thank you so much for watching. Drop a like on this video for the algorithm if you want me to continue on with the journey. And yeah, thank you. Melon out. Okay, we are back with more Castlevania. We're on season 1, episode 3. Labyrinth is the title of this episode, and I'm excited to see what else is going on. There's a lot of build up in the last 2 episodes, and there's only 4 episodes of the season, so I think it's gonna get crazy pretty soon. We'll see. Let's do it.
Anybody home? Warm. That's weird. I can hear you. I'm armed, and a lot less happy than you are. So you want to stay well out of my way.
Oh!
Reflexes like a cat.
Oh, another one. Damn. The floor collapsing like that is so terrifying. What happened to the floor? Oh, goodness. I'm glad he's not phased. He chilling. Oh, goodness. What are all this? This don't look so good. Oh, it's a wizard.
Either someone left a statue of a speaker down here, or...
Hi there. Can we have a chat first? Please?
God shoots at my dinner once again.
Oh my. I mean, if he had better aim and a different environment, that laser would be so broken. It's like actually insane. Oh.
Come on. Come on!
Oh, he's like waiting for him to drop dead right now.
You're dead. Stop and notice you're dead.
Oh, well.
Bastard.
You got any more of those knives? Okay. At least he retrieved it. There we go. That's a strat. Wait, yes. He did it. Oh. Oh. Yes. Recovered. Oh. Hey there. Damn.
Granddaughter.
That's the first thing. That's the first thing she does, bro.
Did you climb on me?
A bit.
That was rude.
Excuse me?
Who are you anyway?
I came down to recover your remains so that the speakers would get to safety.
Yeah, he's your savior.
But this sleeping warrior is still down here.
There is no sleeping warrior.
Are you sure? Okay.
It's a trap for gullible speakers.
I think she's right.
The least you can do is set that old man's mind to rest.
He thinks I'm dead?
Yes, just go back home, girly.
Who are you?
I love her accent. Like, yes.
Trevor Belmont.
I'm Sypha Belnades.
There we go. She's so cute.
Thank you.
His face, I can't.
You're welcome.
I failed to find the sleeper. I'm sorry.
Oh, hush. Hush now, my angel.
I very much doubt there's anyone down there. I'll leave you all to it.
No, nonsense. Please, stay with us. For as long as you like.
Wait, what?
I cannot begin to repay what I owe you.
Wasn't the repayment supposed to be like, you get the frick out of here? What do you mean stay as long as you like?
You're leaving tonight, remember?
Yeah, you forgot about that?
Yes. Until then.
Right. I'll come back later.
Okay.
The Bishop of Gresit requests your kind attendance at the church.
Oh, goodness.
Mean that you are obliged to appear when summoned by the church.
Well, shit.
Okay. Alright, let's see. What's about to happen here? Something crazy is about to happen, I think. Something doesn't feel right. Yo, you're gonna ask him for help?
I'm here to save Gresit.
And how do you intend to do?
Ask for help.
I brought you here to answer some questions, not ask them.
Well, tough shit.
Yeah.
How exactly do you intend to help these people? By killing speakers?
The speakers brought these troubles upon themselves.
Why?
One cannot live without God. Quite literally, in these days.
You think the Night Hordes came because people weren't religious enough? But you were there for the burning of Dracula's wife. I heard all about that.
Oh, yes. I arranged it, in fact. The woman was a witch. And there can be no doubt now that she consorted with the devil. She even married him.
Okay.
I have a gift for you. Your life, Belmont. Take it and go. Tonight, the speakers will be dealt with, and then Gresit will be secure.
Oh my gosh, bro, what? Like, okay, whatever.
Refuse, however, to toil so hard for the soul of the city with an excommunicant heretic within its walls.
Whoa.
My God. You really believe it, don't you?
You will leave Gresit by sundown, or you will not see the moon.
Oh, shoot.
By morning, no speaker will defile these streets, and you will either be gone or be dead. Do you understand?
This is crazy.
Yes.
All right.
Do this thing for me, And the matter of your excision from the church will be something we can discuss.
I really don't think he cares about that.
But you are just a bishop. Excommunication came from a little higher up the ladder.
Gresit will be the last major city in Wallachia.
Bruh.
To all intents and purposes, I will be the church.
Okay, we'll see about that.
Trevor, join us.
Sure. By the way, you're all going to die.
I mean, yeah.
The current bishop of this place is, well, he's beyond insane. Over the top and into new lands of just snake fuckingly crazy.
He thinks he's God, literally, bro. Like, every one of these people in Gresit or whatever is his property, is his, and he's gonna kill who he feels is necessary just to be up there. The power trip is crazy.
And convinced that the salvation of Gresit lays in you people being torn to pieces by a mob.
Crazy, right? I can't say I'm surprised though, you know, like I had a feeling with the way they were talking about the speakers. That's why they should leave, bro.
What happens if we stay and survive?
Well, the night creatures will come anyway, and the church will blame you, and it'll start all over again.
Right. It's a cycle of hatred.
This feels wrong. To be driven out for a lie that will doom these people.
I don't know. I think that either there's two things he can do, right? He can sacrifice them. They can sacrifice themselves. The church will do what they feel is right. They're gonna end up being wrong because the creatures are going to come anyways. Or they leave. But if they leave, they're not dead, right? So they're gonna blame them anyways, no?
It is not a speaker thing.
Yes,
we had an agreement.
I don't think it's a Belmont thing either.
I don't care. You need to leave and leave now.
Part of me feels like they're gonna sacrifice themselves. I don't know.
I don't think we can leave these people. Not in their time of need.
These people believe you're causing their time of need.
Yeah.
Only because they are being misled by the church.
I know, but when you're that ignorant, hatred and fear are the roots. Ignorance is the root of hatred and fear. So it's really hard to take your mind away from that. They either have hatred or fear towards you.
Does one run away when someone tells lies about them? What have the church said about the Belmonts? That you have been corrupted by dealings with the supernatural.
Okay, you're right.
Mock God? That you are a threat to the common good and that evil follows wherever you go. And what did you do in the face of that?
I didn't run away.
Yup.
Really? So what are you running to? Did you have a destination in mind?
Are you calling me a coward?
No. I am calling you defeated, Trevor Belmont. You fought your battle, and you decided you lost.
He is living his life without really much of a purpose, I've noticed, too. So, he kind of got a point.
We didn't have a choice.
Perhaps. But we do.
Yup.
We carry with us the accumulated wisdom of this great country. We will use that to fight our battle.
You'll lose.
We might well lose. But if nothing else, we might show someone that although battles are won and lost, there is a larger war at stake.
It's time for those of us who fight that war to stand up and be responsible, Trevor Belmont. You should leave now.
Damn. Is he gonna run away?
No.
Yep.
You're leaving. Right now.
What? I mean, that was the promise that you were gonna you made with them. He brought your granddaughter. Oh gosh. They're here. So do they have any weapons? Oh, I guess that. I'm like, I wish they had better weapons to counter these monsters. Okay. Okay. No. They got a plan. They got a plan. And Trevor is there with him. Yup, that's him. Oh wait, it might just be Trevor. Unless they sneak up and ambush. Oh, wait a second. It's all part of a strategy. I know. He got a plan coordinated. I know he did. Yup.
Where are the speakers?
None of your business.
I've put them somewhere safe.
I swear it just moved.
Oh.
You defend evil. Give them to us.
So he really did have them leave. I thought that was all going to be a strategy. Like he was going to use them and they were going to fight them at the end.
You're not getting the speakers. You're getting no blood today, so shut up.
You will give us the speakers so that we can save this city.
This city's lost. It was lost when you and the rest of your scum moved in.
What the hell?
You are here to fight us?
Mm-hmm.
You're a wreck. You stink. You can barely keep your eyes open.
I find it interesting that he is telling them to shut up, because I feel like they're barely gonna let him talk, you know? Like, I think it's crazy that you think they're gonna listen to you.
You expect to achieve against us?
Absolutely nothing. I'm Trevor Belmont, of the House of Belmont. And dying has never frightened me.
Good.
He's standing still. Easy. Damn, right to the hands. Oh. Okay. He's up there. And two more guys. Uh-oh. Okay. Big sword time. Alright. What about the arrows? Oh my gosh! Oh gosh. Well, he got good aim. He got good aim. Gotta give him that. Ooh. They're here! While they're fighting against him. What? Okay. Alright, alright. So now things are starting to pick up, right? I found at least the first two episodes were a lot of build-up. And then obviously here we actually saw some action. And we did see some action in episode 2 and etc. But I feel like knowing, you know, his true thoughts, the bishop's thoughts, and how he feels about the country and the speakers and all that stuff, it's not surprising to me. Like, I totally expected this, but you know, we actually saw it first. Like, he flat out said it, right? He thinks of himself as God, basically, right? And by deciding who he feels should live or die, he's playing God. It's just freaking messed up. It's so stupid. Obviously, those speakers are not causing those monsters to come out, but they want to continue to deny that the church was responsible for Dracula, you know, unleashing his rage and all that stuff. Very interesting. Obviously, the cycle is going to continue. And continue and continue and continue and continue. I found it interesting though. A way to like counter would be, why don't they like go in like underground or something like that and like just cover up everything? Like, how would even the creatures know where they are? If they come out at night and all that, I feel like that would be an interesting way to counter those things, or maybe at least create better weapons eventually. To counter those creatures, but regardless, they are Dracula's monsters and they are kind of OP, but it is what it is, I guess. I don't know. There's just gonna be so much death and blame. It's just gonna be a constant cycle, and part of me does feel like, okay, it's just annoying because it's just like, okay, we killed the speakers. I feel like if they had sacrificed themselves and then realized that, oh, wait a second, the creatures are still there, then they would have, you know, blamed another group or another person. It's just like, it's absolutely insane. But yeah, I think next episode's really going to be the conclusion we see. I'm very excited to see this episode. It's actually really I feel like episode 3 is also building up to this episode as well. But we got a lot more to the story and something to fight for. So it's cool. Trevor Belmont fighting against all these people. Crazy. Let's see it. Oh! His eyes, man. So evil-like.
Who's that?
You scared?
The speaker's dead.
Nope. But you are.
Well, get back out there. The speakers have to die before the sun goes down.
Did you not hear the way he said that? Did you not hear his voice, brother? You think that voice was normal?
The sun is already down.
You got what's coming to you. Just like you said to the speakers, about the speakers. Ooh.
I cannot enter the house of God.
Really?
God is not here.
Yeah.
My life's work is in his name.
Your life's work makes him puke.
Actually, kind of valid.
Bishop of
yeah.
Gresit.
Your God knows that we wouldn't be here without you.
Yes!
This is all your fault, isn't it?
She was a witch.
Lies in your house of God? No wonder he has abandoned you.
Damn.
But we love you.
You gotta atone.
We couldn't be here without you.
Uh-oh. Wait a second. Okay.
Let me kiss you.
It's just an act of love. Oh my. This is very devilly. Well, I'm glad the freaking bishop is dead. He's tired. Okay. Oh! What's this? Wait, who's doing this? Oh. Yes, girl?
Witch!
No, I am a speaker and a scholar of magic. I
They're-
serve no demon and I do no evil.
They're not gonna listen to you. Like, they're not gonna see that. Ooh. Nice.
You never told me you were a magician.
You never asked.
Well, I guess I now understand why it was you who went down into the catacombs to look for your sleepy god.
Right.
You.
Uh-huh. No! Get that guy!
Just you and me. Come on.
Yup.
You're very big at telling other people what to do.
Yup.
Getting the good people of Gresit to commit murder for you.
Uh-huh.
Let's see how you do on your own.
Yeah. Oh, look at him backing away!
Carrying a blade. I wonder if the people of the great city of Gresit have ever seen a priest draw a knife before.
Mmm.
Your long
Oh,
knife,
now they notice.
my short sword. Let's go. Come on.
Come on, priest.
You had no problem beating an old man this morning.
Y'all hear that? Y'all hear that?
Huh? You had no problem lying to these people about the speakers.
The speakers brought this upon us!
No.
And so have you.
No, they didn't. And you know it. The speakers stayed here to offer aid. It was your bishop who brought all this down on us.
I'm surprised he's letting him speak, because he knows, like, he knows, well, he actually doesn't know. He really believes in all these lies. I'm convinced.
Who started it all by killing a defenseless woman. You would have made murderers out of these people. But the only one here who isn't innocent is you.
Get him! Oh, wait. Wow. The people turned against him. They actually listened to Trevor.
It's them. They're coming.
Because I'm the only man here who knows how to fight these things. Everyone with a pike or long weapon, get out in front with me. 6 in front.
Yes! Okay, General.
I need a priest. One who was properly ordained in a church.
Okay.
Grab some people. Go to the nearest well. Start drawing water.
Holy
you know what to
water.
do with water, yes? For the aspersion, I want it so they can only come towards us. Is that something you can do?
Yes. See, this is what he was talking about. How the Belmont family is the only family who could have actually properly countered Dracula's army. And he's the last survivor, so he's gonna frickin' lead this army to victory. Let's go.
Better than fire anyway. Let's hope so. I want salt over here! As much as you can find! Everyone with a sword wipes their blades in the salt. Now!
Okay. Alright. They're listening, they're listening. Ooh. This fire is...
Sypha, walls!
Yeah. Yep, freeze them. They're gonna melt it, no? Ooh. They don't like that. Holy water.
Close the door behind them.
Good, good, good. Good, good, good. Can't they fly up though?
Cut him down!
Ooh!
Salt kills demons! Don't forget! Spread the word!
Yes. Aha. Zam! He didn't give a shit. Oh no. This guy's a little different. This guy's built different. Wait a second. Nope, it's not gonna be enough. Okay, okay. Goodness, bro. Did we win? Is that it? Was that it? No more? For today? Oh my! Oh my gosh! Whoa! Okay. Damn. The way that floor collapsed. Nice. The two of them, I like them together. What can I say? They're a good duo. You know what I think we're gonna find? I think I figured this shit out, bro. I'm literally a prediction master. You know how she was talking about how there's that legend in the tombs and all that stuff? I think we're gonna find this legend or whatever she was talking about earlier. I'm actually like a prediction master. They call me that, you know? Just kidding. No, I think I'm right. I actually think I'm so right. Holy shit. Yeah, that's the tomb. Oh, okay. Booby trap. I mean, he was right. He was right too. Booby trap, right? Oh. What? What's in there? A mummy, right? Okay. Oh. Looks like he just fell asleep yesterday. It looks like he's just waking up.
Why are you here?
The story. The Messiah sleeps under Gresit.
Is he?
Who will save us from Dracula.
Oh?
And you? Are you in search of a mythical savior?
Oh.
I fell down a hole.
Dracula is abroad in the land.
Yeah.
You're asking if I believe you're some sleeping messiah who'll save us, and no, I don't.
Yeah, I'm starting to feel like he might be right. I don't know why he's questioning them so much.
I know what you are.
And what am I?
A vampire.
A vampire.
Ooh.
So, I have to ask myself, have we come down here to wake up the man who'll kill Dracula, or did we come here to wake Dracula?
You call me Dracula.
I'll call you anything you like if you're gonna show me your teeth.
She
Right.
called you Belmont.
Oh. You know of it.
The Belmonts killed vampires.
Right.
Until the good people decided they didn't want us around.
Right.
And now Dracula is carrying out an execution order on the human race. Do you care, Belmont?
Yeah, I think so.
Honestly, I didn't. No. But now, yes. It's time to stop it.
You got purpose now. Yeah.
Do you think you can?
What I think is I'm going to have to kill you.
Belmont, no! He's the one we've been waiting for.
No, he's not.
I hope he's the one we've been waiting for. I don't know. Maybe we need to talk with him a little bit more. What? Or he's just tricking us. What can we believe?
No, I care about doing my family's work.
Okay.
I care about saving human lives.
Yeah, then yeah.
Am I going to have to kill you?
Do you think you can? If you're really a Belmont and not some runt running around with a family crest, you might be able to.
Oh shoot. We're about to go down? No!
Let's find out.
Okay.
Belmont, you can't do this!
God damn it, bro. What? Wait, but like we can use him, no?
A tired little...
Oh. Wait a sec. You didn't like that, huh? Yeah, he didn't like that.
Do you know what Dracula looks like?
Nobody knows what Dracula looks like.
Except his wife, who died. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay. Getting down to it. Oh no! Okay, that's terrifying. This is terrifying. No. Okay. He's cool. Bruh, this guy's been so nonchalant the whole time, except when you whipped him. Yeah. His face after that.
Please, this isn't a bar fight. Have some class.
Bruh, have some decorum. Uh-oh. Trevor looks tired. A vampire doesn't. Oh, great. It's an X now. He could have just killed him then. He could have stabbed him. Oh.
Do you have a god to put a last prayer to, Belmont?
Oh, she's gonna help. Girlie will help.
Yeah. Dear God, please don't let the vampire's guts ruin my good tunic.
What?
Yup.
I can still rip your throat out.
You can, but it won't stop me staking you.
But you will still die.
But I don't.
Yeah, he's okay with that. He likes him.
I will incinerate you before your fangs touch that man's throat.
I thought I was your legendary savior.
So did I. But
You're a speaker magician.
yes, and his goal is mine. To stand up for the people.
Good.
He's able to listen to her, no problem. Like he chilling.
A vampire hunter and a magician. You'll do.
Okay. He's gonna join up with them! Depes.
Known to the Walakians as Alucard.
Tepes was a name from someone. Wasn't it like Dracula's name, or it was the wife's last name, or oh, he's Alucard.
Known to the Walakians as Alucard.
Okay, yeah. So he got destroyed by Dracula last year, which makes sense. So he's Alucard. I don't know the okay, yeah, I didn't know the difference between Alucard and Dracula, so I thought he could stand a chance against Dracula, but clearly he tried to fight against him, and he actually yeah, he doesn't believe in Dracula's mission to kill the innocent people. He actually wants to save the innocent people, so he can work to yeah, he's gonna join up with us. It's all gonna be good and dandy.
Son of Vlad, Dracula Tepes.
Oh, son.
I've been asleep here in my private keep under Gresit for a year to heal the wounds dealt by my father when I attempted to stop him unleashing his demon armies.
What happens now?
I need a hunter and a scholar. I need help to save Wallachia.
Okay.
Perhaps the world, and defeat my father.
Why?
He did say before.
Because it is what my mother would have wanted.
Yup. Okay. Yeah, he has blonde hair. Okay, it makes sense. Yeah.
Slaves to our family's wishes.
You'll help us kill Dracula and save Wallachia.
Yes, the trio.
Has to die. We three. We can destroy him.
Hell yeah. Wait, that's cool. Is that it? Okay. Yeah, this is cool. I can't believe they ended off like this in season 1, though. I mean, it was a good conclusion. I feel like it was cool, I guess. I mean, I wouldn't say it was a good conclusion. No offense. It's like it was a conclusion where there's a lot to be desired, a lot left to want to see, etc. Right? Let me go in. This one was the best episode because like there was a lot of action and a lot of sick scenes, and it was cool. It was dope. And then we also got introduced to Alucard. Like we woke him up. He's part of their trio now. Like there was a lot of like chats and like fighting, and like we were testing him out and his strength and all that stuff. But part of me was like, whoa, let's just have a chat over here. But yeah, I didn't think that it was Alucard. We only saw him in episode 1 where he was just like, oh, I'm Alucard or whatever, or Dracula said his name, and then he got destroyed like seconds later, you know. So that sucked. I've actually thought he had a chance against him, but it looked like he did zero. He did jack, frankly. So that sucked. But now he's woken up. We got 2 other people who are powerful on their own. So very, very useful. Both of them. I love the girlie. She's so dope. She's so cute. I love her accent. I like her character design, and she's also extremely useful. Like, she's very powerful. And Trevor, obviously, badass. Like, he's killing it. And he knows ways to counter these monsters as well. So that's obviously very well needed. And then we got Alucard, right? So also very strong and useful and knows about his father more than probably anybody, you know? He can counter against Dracula. Like he knows things about Dracula that others don't. And Trevor knows info about how to target or counter Dracula's monsters or Dracula. So it's like, yeah, we can use all this freaking information and we can think of a solid plan, and the 3 of them are gonna freaking destroy it all. So it's, yeah, I will say, yeah, I've been saying that there's like a lot of build up Episode 1, 2, and 3, I felt like that. And even episode 4, like, we actually got to, like, the meat and potatoes of it all, right? We had, you know, the people of Gresit, like, destroying the speakers, but then they were moved, so then Trevor was fighting them, and then Trevor was actually able to speak to the people, and they were actually able to, like, listen, which is kind of crazy, because it's like, I was a little surprised that they were so quick to switch up, only because this person, Trevor, is supposed to be like a witch. I don't like the male equivalent of a witch, because he's like using black magic, and obviously they killed all of their family members, and he's protecting the speakers, which are supposed to be the people who are causing all this mischief and all this, like, these monsters to come about. And like, the church is everything they heard of, right? The church is like God's word. The church is everything they've heard since they were born, right? So it's just trippy to see them just switch up like that, frankly. And kill a priest, like, regardless, you know what I mean? Like, it's freaking crazy. But then again, the priest is making them murder too, so I don't know. It is just crazy to just, like, switch sides like that, like, to, like, think, like, have a moment of clarity, you know, even with these, like, with this guy speaking a few words, speaking a few sentences. But I'm glad that was the outcome. I'm glad he was able to change their ways, or change the way they thought about it. It makes sense when you actually freaking think about it for a second, you know? But yeah, very interesting. So that was cool. Like, I actually like that whole build up with the church and the church going down. It was like, yes, as expected. And it was really cool to see Trevor, you know, lead an army to take down the monsters, and they actually got a victory, you know? Crazy, right? Instead of listening to the church, we actually got shit done by listening to the people that the church wanted to kill or have killed, right? So it's very, very good. The only reason why I bring up build up again is because we've met Alucard, and now there's so much build up to what's going to happen next, which is like a cliffhanger, right? That's the end of season 1. Kind of crazy how season 1 only had 4 episodes. Crazy. But the rest of the seasons have a lot more episodes, so those will be more of a proper season, I'm sure. I guess it was like introduced a little bit of a teaser to see if people were interested in watching more. And I can see how they accomplished that, especially in episode 4. I wouldn't have been super inclined to want to watch another season after episode 1. Frankly, even after episode 2. I mean, it was an interesting story with Dracula, but it was just like not much was happening. It was a lot of like exposition, a lot of information, a lot of warnings, a lot of threats, a lot of this. So I actually think it all was able to come together in episode 4, which I quite liked. So that was really fun to watch. It's very interesting. I like the characters. I'm vibing with Girly the most right now. Oh my gosh. Yeah, she's sick. And yeah, that's all there is to it, I guess. I like the animation. It is good. There are when I feel like the budget mostly has been for like the action scenes. Like, there are like some simplistic animations, and it's fine. Like, I don't really care about that, frankly. But it's like once we get to like the fighting scenes, we see more like the animation build up, and I'm sure the budget is probably going to increase in the next seasons, because this is more of like a tester season, I'm assuming, to see if people are actually even interested in watching more, and if it's going to get canceled, etc. And if there is more support, they're going to get more money into the product, and I'm sure the fighting scenes are going to look pretty damn good. I do wonder how long it takes for each season to come out. I mean, there's 4 seasons, but I'm just curious, because obviously animation takes a while, and the next seasons have more episodes. But very cool. I really liked season 1, and I will see you in season 2. Drop a like on this video for the algorithm, and yeah, if you want me to continue on, yeah, drop a like. Engagement, all that stuff. More episodes, early access will be out on Patreon. The link is in the description. But I will see ya when I see ya.
don't wanna sleep in, cause I got something to prove. I gotta take what I hate and finally make a move. I think of you and all the